On this episode of Tech Talk Tonight, we talk about Super Bowl streaming, why the Pirate Bay is moving to a different domain server, and why you should always click your ads on this thing. Check out Tech Talk Tonight, up next. This is Tech Talk Tonight, episode number 49, recorded February 1st, 2012. Streamer Bowl. Hello, everybody. This is Tech Talk Tonight, episode number 49. I am your host, Braden Henze, and I am joined, as always, as with my inevitable co-host, Gavin Rehkemper. I'm over here. Oh, hey, Gavin. How's it going? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today, Braden? I'm doing well. Now that I'm talking and I can finally get over to your video is doing awesome things tonight. That's because I am tripping. I'm reading Steve Jobs' book, which we talked about 2 episodes ago, and he did a lot of illicit drugs that made him trip. So you're on that chapter right now. In honor of Steve Jobs, that's my video for tonight. Excellent. My video is a little bit better, but I guarantee you, coming here soon, there's this new Magic Video Mixer coming in the mail Friday that's going to alleviate a bunch of these problems, crossing my fingers. And things like Gavin's video that's going to happen throughout the night won't happen in the future. So, yay. Beyond that, let's talk some news, because it is nighttime and this is Tech Talk. So, Gavin, what do you got for me? Well, I mean, the first thing of old business, if we're a meeting we have to cover is the Wood-Off business, yes. Wood-Off from 2 weeks ago. Braden got a Wood-Off. I did not, or shall we say box of crap. A box of crap is in my hands right now. How crazy is that? I've got my pen and my paper to enumerate what's the worth of this box of crap. The over-under is $4.62. $4.62. Okay. We need to everybody take their over or under in the chat room. Whoever is correct gets a free 2010 desktop jumble calendar game. Yes, that I got in a previous bag of crap a long time ago. Okay, so I don't remember how much it weighs. I think it only said
Crakey says under. Dryden says over. Okay, now we got it. So it's Crakey versus Dryden.
It said over a pound on the packing thing. I think this is more like 3 pounds.
Let me feel.
3 pounds?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just stronger than you. I feel like it's pretty light.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
See, this is... Welcome back to, the Midwest, Gavin. Granted, you never really left the Midwest, but welcome to this part of it. All right. Bag of crap time. We have Texas Air. Always a staple.
It's not actually from Texas anymore.
It's not from Texas anymore?
No, they relocated to Seattle.
Really?
Well, I don't know if it's... It was originally... Their offices were in St. Louis, and then they moved to Seattle when they got purchased by Amazon. I don't know where it's packaged. Maybe it's still in Texas.
I think their big, giant warehouse was in Texas, so...
They probably get fulfilled by Amazon now, which would then be in Kansas.
You're breaking the anticipation here. Okay.
It's not in Kansas anymore.
I have a T-shirt.
Ooh, a jerseys.
That's brown.
I'll take it. Ooh, it's softer fabric, Braden. Softer fabric.
It has nothing on it. It is just a plain brown T-shirt.
What's the value of that? One T-shirt.
One Jersey's T-shirt.
Like $1.50.
Extra large, if that helps.
Well, that's $1.40. $1.40.
Okay, we have a box within a box.
It's gold bullion.
Let's do this first.
Wow, this is getting us viewers.
We have a blue duffel bag.
That's negative.
It's full of cash. Oh, wait, no,
it's empty.
It's absolutely empty.
That's not even a brand name blue duffel bag.
No, there's no logo whatsoever on it.
Does it even have a tag?
I don't think so.
Wait, it has a tag. Hold on. Tag says, made in China. Approximate value of this, what would you say is a fair market price?
I would say
60 cents.
$1.
You could not. Let's get Mary O'Cleary from the St. Paul flea market in here and have her appraise this, what she could get at the flea market.
Perhaps.
I think this would be a 60-cent item.
I would get 60 cents for this box that I
Dryden
have in
says 25 cents.
there. Ouch, man.
I'll
brutal.
give you 60 cents. One duffel, 60 cents.
Okay, we have another box within a box. Does the air actually count as anything then?
No.
Fine. I don't
This
know
could be something, though. This
don't
could
actually
be
know how to
a
open this.
laptop or something. Netbook. Chromebook.
Could be. It's not. That was the weight of it.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, so how much do you say this weighs?
That's much heavier than the box was. Don't ask me how. Maybe it was hydrogen in that air pocket.
Perhaps. We have cables.
This is exciting.
Another little
This
thing
is
of air.
actually something. I'm calling it. This is going to be something.
Oh, well,
Ooh, this is going to be a car TV. I'm calling it.
a pair of headphones.
Oh, is this just a random box of crap right
I don't
here?
know.
It's not actually like a prepackaged thing.
It's pretty random.
All right. We
The
got headphones.
headphones are not brand name and have like white paint on them.
Ew.
Some sort of power adapter.
It's a big box of power
it's
adapters.
gonna be a box. No, there's something big in here. I think that's telling me what it is, so I'm not gonna show that. So we'll just pull this out. I think you're right.
Ooh, or is it a DVD player? Hold it up so everybody can see.
It's
Like you're at your grandma's Christmas outing.
DVD player.
DVD player. Da, 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 da. I had one of those. Actually, I had that name. I had that DVD or a very similar one back in the day, and they're crap.
Now, if I can hack the little screen off this thing and be able to do some inputs into it, this could actually be helpful down here. Because I could do my little...
That's the battery.
that would be the battery. And a remote, I think, in here, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad if it works,
If it works.
which it might not.
Styrofoam.
Dryden says WTF. Is that all in the box?
That's everything.
So that's a DVD player,
It was 3 things, exactly.
a duffel, and a brown shirt.
Yes, it was no word jumble box.
DVD player included headphones, let it be known.
That's true. Now, these aren't nearly as nice as the one headphones I got for my first bag of crap. Go check the Woot unboxing on our subreddit, which is techtalktonight/r/techtalktonight.
Reddit.com/r/TikTok tonight.
Yes. All right. Well, that was
So
a bag of crap.
are you glad you spent your $8 on that? Honestly, if that DVD player works, it's probably you could probably get $20 for it.
Do you think they actually sent the battery charged?
No, but you could plug it in with this thing. Do you have a DVD down here?
Probably not close.
In the fair studio that I like to call a bag of crap.
Hey, now. It's slowly getting better. You didn't recognize it when you came down here tonight.
It is, I think you vacuumed or something.
Yes, that might have happened.
Made the bed.
No, that was your studio, dude. Anyway, shall we move on into tech news?
Sure. So I have been without internet for the past 5 days because
I'm sorry.
of Charter Communications LLC.
This is like your own little blackout that's been going on.
Yes. I mean, part of it was because I was dumb and I didn't set up internet until 3 days into my move.
Yeah, why'd you wait so long?
But the other was because Charter is slow, and I was waiting till today. It was like Christmas night last night, Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Couldn't wait till I got internet, and they got here. And long story short, they were at my place for 4.5 hours. No internet.
Whatsoever.
No. Can't even actually. I sometimes get an IP, but can't get the internet at all. Can't ping anything.
But you do have your phone still.
I do have my phone, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
I feel like this is a very first world problem. Like, many people in the United States don't have internet to their house.
Right.
But, like, for me not to have it, it's amazing.
Is it like
Amazingly
killing your
horrible.
productivity whatsoever?
It is. There's a whole list of things I need to do that I'm like people would have done them without the internet back in the day, but now I'm like, that will be so much easier on the internet that I'll just wait. like figuring out if I need a new driver's license. Where's the information for that? Online. Figuring out where to have my wedding rehearsal dinner. Where's the best way to do that? Online. Like, all these things. There are like 10 other things.
To answer your first question, yes, you need a new driver's license because you changed residence. Your second one, what's Katie doing?
Wait, what did you say? I do?
You do need a new driver's license.
How long do I have?
Ooh,
90 days? 3 months?
I thought it was 6 months.
6 months?
I think it's 6 months.
It's per state, I thought. Anyway.
Well, I went through the same thing, and I think I had 6 months.
So, screw you, Charter. But the shady people at the local office did mark my case as complete, and the guy is just going to come out to my house unofficially tomorrow and fix it. So
they marked it complete, but you don't actually have internet whatsoever.
No. I think they marked it complete in terms of so they're marked on time. Businesses like this, if they don't have their on time percentage, they get docked.
Right.
But he's going to come off the grid tomorrow and fix it. So hopefully he fixes it tomorrow at 9. If not, I don't know. I have his cell phone, so he'll be hearing from me.
So on paper, Charter's doing great.
Exactly.
In actual practice, not so much.
Oh, and speaking of that, I got a great voicemail right after the guy left. Note that I did not have any service right now at this point.
And he plays the stream. Now, this came to you from your email, right?
Yes. No, to my phone. This is a voicemail.
Did you let him have it?
I'm going to.
You should
Shut
make
up,
your
Charlie.
survey take 8 hours.
Everybody who's listening, please call this number.
And the number is?
No, you don't, Charter. See, and then they just hang up on me. That's not nice.
They don't even give you... Well, they gave you all the contact information. That's what they were really trying to do here, right? So...
Anyway, long story short, I don't know what the heck is happening online. What is going on online, Braden?
Well, I've been posting, all kinds of stories in our subreddit, but Gavin didn't read any of them whatsoever. So, the bag of crap happened here tonight. We did have, actually, before we get into the subreddit, let's move into the question from one of our viewers, Scott, over there.
He wants to know about the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is going to be live streamed this year. So, people are going to be able to see the Super Bowl on the internet. There could be potentially a lot of people wanting to watch the Super Bowl on the internet. I don't think it's actually going to be that big since this is the first year of it, but...
Whoa. Second year.
This is the second year it's been live streamed?
Pretty sure.
I think this is the first year.
Nope.
Okay. While Gavin fact checks that, if it's more popular this year and a lot of people want to stream the game, could this actually have any sort of effect on the internet, the interweb tubes? Will it be slowing down and sort of a thing? Now, I know how live or video streaming and stuff can combat this, but as far as just a general standpoint over the entire internet, Gavin, is this going to affect us?
It will have no effect.
Why?
Well, one, because people won't do this. What? I mean, this is a publicity stunt by the Super Bowl.
Gavin goes into curmudgeon mode.
Because, think about this. What are you going to be doing on Super Bowl night, Braden? Are you going to be sitting on a couch watching the game with your friends? Or will you be sitting in your basement on your computer, streaming it by yourself?
To be honest, I think I'd rather be sitting in my basement by myself.
Well, I'm not even going to watch it, probably. But, I mean, the point of that question, hypothetical question, is that the Super Bowl has a large viewership,
yes,
but the actual number of, screens that have it isn't that many, because there are parties where 10, 15, 20 people watch a single screen.
That's true.
Furthermore, they're not going to be streaming it. They're going to be watching it on their HD TVs in their living room. There's going to be a small population of geeks who will be like, ooh, I can stream this online to my TV in my living room. And that'll be 500,000 people.
Okay. I see your point.
Furthermore, Furthermore,
Continue on.
I'm just getting more steam now. Those people who are at parties will be every night. A ton of people use Netflix streaming.
It's true.
Those people who are at parties will not be using their Netflix streaming.
Perhaps.
If you think of the bandwidth of the internet in terms of a pipe size.
Yes. Here we go with the series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes. And the point is that there's no way that this is going to overtake the negative amount of Netflix streaming there is. Minus, plus, it'll be a net minus is my argument.
Okay, what if this is going on and there are people at the Super Bowl party that don't actually want to watch football, and it's more like they start their computers up Netflix streaming while the game is going on. I don't know. Besides the point, to be honest, really. To look at it from just like a technical standpoint, the way video streaming works online, what they're probably going to be using is what's called slip streaming. I believe that's right. Smooth streaming.
Sounds right.
Anyway, so what happens when this happens, or when they're using this specific type of video streaming, is the server, which is hosting the actual game that's coming to you. Like for Tech Talk Tonight here, we're using Justin.tv as our server that kicks out the live stream. So on this server that the game will be coming from, they more or less have different bandwidth rates like picked out for you. Like if you have a really good internet connection, it's going to give you, it's not going to give you HD. I don't think they're going to achieve that, but it's going to give you the highest quality that they're.
Yeah, that's pretty much what every single video service should be doing at this point. If you have a good connection, give you a good one. If you don't, if you're on mobile, give you a smaller. Like that's good, and that's how they like make sure that they don't waste bandwidth on the people on their iPhone, for example.
Right. And even like during the stream, it's still looking like if your bandwidth, like all of a sudden another person in your house starts up Netflix, then it knows that your bandwidth just went down. It's going to start giving you a lesser video quality or even audio quality then to more or less combat that difference in bandwidth that you have available and that they have available. If the server itself is running out of bandwidth, they'll just start backing off everybody from the actual quality that they're getting. And that's the internet is more or less has a fail-safe then, so it can continue to do the stream. And a good example of this is Netflix that we keep talking about. They're using Silverlight, which is a Microsoft product, which I've had to deal with now, and it's set up the exact same way.
So never fear, web citizens, your internet will exist on Super Bowl night, even though these approximately 592 geeks will be streaming their Super Bowl while you are enjoying your party sitting on your couch.
It's true. Now, I can see this like being a good thing for people at work. Like people that have
Sunday
to work
night.
during Sunday night. It happens. There's going to be a...
Or is that like 1% of the U.S. population, if that?
Perhaps. There's going to be a rehearsal going on at the Clinton County Showcase Theater, so maybe somebody there will be streaming because we weren't able to actually do our party there because of this practice. But besides the point, moving on, shall we, to a story.
Oh, I'm not in the chat room anymore.
How dare you?
The next story is that the Pirate Bay is moving to the .se domain. What is that domain, .se? Sweden?
Say that again. Yes, it is Sweden, and that's where they're based out of.
So they don't want to get closed by the U.S. people who who took down Mega Upload.
I don't think it's Sweden. Or no, I don't think it's the U.S. that's suing them. It is a long-going litigation thing that's going on. You got called a douche, by the way.
What? Why?
I don't know, on Facebook.
What? Where? Who?
He put a wink behind it. You'll have to go check it out. It's on our The Year of the Storm. 2012 is the year of the storm.
I'm literally holding up my mic here, so stop calling me bad words. This is mean.
You talk, I'll fix.
So the Pirate Bay is a website where people pirate things. No, that's not true. It's their torrent tracker, and it can host many different things, from scientific papers to scientific data sets to works published in the Creative Commons public domain, all of these things would be deemed legal as things that you could then publish on a BitTorrent feed. Many things that Pirate Bay is also used for is illegally copyrighted materials, and that is the crux of the issue.
And if they could digitize illicit drugs, they would. So now that I've derailed that,
how do you feel about the Pirate Bay moving to the .? Does that mean you can't go to Pirate Bay, the piratebay.com right now? Do you have to go to .se?
It forwards you.
Really? That's
Yes.
really interesting.
They have a nice big fist in this Year of the Storm blog update, and people rallying in the comments, long live the Pirate Bay. Ooh, this guy's, long live the Pirate Bay, long live free information, long live unity.
I mean, I think one thing to point out here is that a lot of people's opinions of pirating media is that they should be allowed to pirate media because those media companies do not make it easy for them to purchase it, right?
It's true.
The argument by a lot of these Pirate Bay people is that this movie company doesn't make it easy for me to stream. I would be happy to pay you $4 if you allowed me to stream it, but you don't allow me to, so I'm going to pirate it.
It's true.
But that's not okay. That's not how our world works.
It's not how our world works, but it's how the consumer base wants it to be right now. Right now, the markets that are trying to put videos out there legally have to more or less compete with free. So if it's easier to get it free than it is your pay service, then you have an issue. But why should it be harder to do free than it is for the pay service? Why can't they make a good website?
Well, that's how capitalism works. If the media companies want to be dumb with their media and be like, we're only going to sell it to you in DVD form, and that puts them out of business, well, I mean, that sucks for both them and the people who want to consume the media. But that's how it works. That's how the world is. You can't just say, I want to, to go back to a shoplifting reference that we were talking before the show. You can't just be like, well, you don't make it easy enough for me to buy my Butterfinger, so I'm just going to steal it from this store. You can't do that. That's not okay. That's not how... We're in a society. We're not in an anarchy.
Yes, I agree, but only halfway.
I appreciate your argumentation to make sure.
I would think going and buying a Butterfinger is actually fairly easy, though.
Well, there could be certain people who are like, oh, you have to go to a store. Why isn't it sold on every single corner? That's exactly what we're saying here. You have to buy the DVD instead of them offering it streaming.
But that's why we have convenience stores.
Yeah, and convenience stores are a response to the market demand, just like I believe streaming will be in the long run, but it's not there yet. We're in the transition phase of this crazy internet world we now live in.
And to tie this all in with the streaming and everything, or we were talking about smooth streaming before, that's how this stuff is being done, and you're not getting your full HD quality. So, you pay what you get for it and stuff. But granted, we are talking about the Pirate Bay here. There are HD downloads out there that you can get of these types of videos and stuff that are great quality. That's kind of a media format war that's going on right now. Streaming versus an actual download. That the actual download is going to give you better quality than just streaming it.
But streaming's going to be the future. In the future, everyone's going to have internet, and everybody's going to be streaming everything.
And I think that makes things more simple. So I welcome our new robot overlords. Okay,
speaking of overlords, how about this information released on today that said that the mobile ads are showing staggering growth. People are clicking mobile ads up to 711% of previous numbers.
See, I like this, to be honest, because that's like a market that we could tap into.
Well, okay, so I have a problem with this. Well, first of all, mobile ads have been pretty crappy so far, right? Like, who clicks a mobile ad?
There are points to where I think I've clicked on mobile ads that I didn't want to click on to begin with, but it takes up the entire screen of the iPhone, and I can't get around it. Like, I can open one app that I know that does it every single time, Now, granted, it's
called
not
Words with Friends.
No, I don't even play Words with Friends on here that much anymore.
I was hoping to pull up there's an ad in one of my apps, Seismic, that tries to replicate the little iPhone.
Yeah, it's a hate ads upgrade now for 70% off with no ads. There's a tiny little X button that you have to hit, and then hit no thanks again to get all the way around the ad.
Well, the worst kind are the ones that are trying to fake like a iPhone message bubble. You know,
Yeah.
have you seen those where
Yes.
it has like a 2 and like because you're programmed to click the button when there's like a little red thing because iPhone programs you to do that, you accidentally click the ad. I think that's where a lot of these numbers are coming from. Ad people are just becoming
Smarter,
a little bit smarter to
craftier.
trick the consumer into clicking their crap.
But if it's working, just think about this from a marketing standpoint right now. If they're getting ad clicks, that's at least a way to monetize some of these apps and get some money to app developers. Yes?
Yeah, but why don't the app developers just charge money?
Because people don't want to buy apps. They'll go to Pirate Bay and pirate them instead on their jailbroken iPhones that are prone to viruses. And
I don't know. The whole concept of advertising in apps could be a flawed one. I think we might see in the future that like
they're not going to advertise at all on apps.
Well, I mean, there are certain like segments of people, right? There's the segment of people who will always buy an app in order to get no ads, and then there's a segment of cheaper people, frankly, that includes myself, that will like be like, oh, here's a $1 app, or you can get shown ads for the next 6 months of using this app, or forever, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally insane that I have not paid the $2 or whatever for Words with Friends, because I play Words with Friends all the time, and I've probably seen like a grand total of like an hour or two of ads, which like is the $1 worth an hour of ads? Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But it's like my mind does not put that together when I'm actually playing the game.
And see, now I don't think I bought maybe 2 apps on my Android phone, but I'm sure I've spent like, I don't know, $15 on apps probably by now on the iPhone. And I've only owned this for a couple months.
That's a interesting data point that many people point out, that people who have iPhones pay more money in the App Store versus Android users are in general cheaper. Mostly because when you walk into the phone store, the crappy phones now are Android phones, right? Like if you want like they probably give Android phones away for free at this point,
I
right?
think there are some models that it's with their, re-sign for your plan or whatnot, and you'll get a phone.
Yeah, so someone who's getting the free phone and getting the cheapest service is going to be not buying apps, and that's just how it is, and that's why app makers often choose the iPhone platform first, because they know that the people will buy their apps as opposed to Android people who are cheap.
All right, I got a Facebook message in from Forrest Hempen, and it says, Braden, fix video. And I'm assuming it's all these squiggly lines that were currently appearing over Gavin's face. As I said at the beginning of the show, I'm not going to fix it because this is the end of the life of that video switcher crappy thing, and a new video switcher is on its way here, and will hopefully fix a lot of these problems come Friday. So, sorry about the inconvenience tonight. I won't fix it in post. Next story.
I think we only have time for like one more story here, Braden. What's the best one?
Quite a bit here.
What's the best one out of the rest?
I don't have it open.
Well, we've got
I think I clicked
Twitter
on the Pirate
followers.
Well, let's talk about Podtract a little bit, just to... okay, so currently on the Tech Talk Tonight page, if you scroll all the way down, well, not even that far down, but right underneath the chat room is a, what does it actually say? We're listening. Tell us what you think of our show. That is a little thing that's going to link you to a survey, and it's coming from Podtract, which is what we're using right now to track subscribers and stuff to our actual podcast. That's... Well, after the live stream's done, we take the recorder and we put it up on iTunes, and that's what this is going to track for us. And this kind of helps start the ball rolling to get advertisers for the show, which would be cool.
Because we have so many viewers that so many people just want to advertise on our show. It's frankly getting tiring.
Yes.
All the people emailing me, Braden. You need to tell people to stop.
I heard you had 100 emails that you hadn't gotten to today. At least half of those have to be advertisers, right?
Probably so. My email box is packed from this internet hiatus that I've been on. But anyway, everybody go out to PodTrack and take the survey, and also subscribe on iTunes.
Actually,
make sure that even if you don't listen, subscribe, and someday we'll rule the world.
Exactly. Actually, I believe on all our little descriptions, I put send all comments to Braden at techtalktonight.com and send all complaints to Gavin at techtalktonight.com. So if all the emails are coming your way, let's hope they're not all complaints.
That's convenient because all of my email that's sent to Gavin at techtalktonight.com automatically gets forwarded into my trash bucket. So,
ouch.
Just kidding, but seriously.
Ouch. But yes, please, right underneath, there's a little banner ad. It's not going to try to sell you anything. They're just going to ask you a few questions, click a couple word bubbles, just take a few minutes. This is actually the abridged version of the survey, so it's not nearly as bad as the survey I took earlier today, which I believe was 15 pages. But if you want to take the longer survey, just because you like filling out surveys, go to our subreddit. It's linked on there. Click the one that doesn't say abridged, and you can check that out there.
And everyone tell at least one person at your Super Bowl party that your new knowledge about the streaming and that they should watch Tech Talk Tonight next Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Yes.
What does it say? Yeah, Wednesday nights at 9:30 says our website.
Well, we try to start by 9, but really it's probably 9:30 by the time we're started anyway, so.
That's true.
Want to thank everybody for being here. Actually, while you're at your Super Bowl party, why doesn't everybody just get on their internet and stream it just to prove Gavin wrong? That would be fun, right?
That would be fun. Take down the internet.
Crash the internet. I think actually there's like a couple super routers. If they were taken down simultaneously, you could kill the internet. It's
probably
possible.
take down Charter. They're crappy anyway.
Yes. Now that we've gone full circle, Gavin, where can they find you these days?
Everyone go to twitter.com/GavinR or flickr.com/photos/Gavray for my amazing photography.
And I'm Braden Henze. I killed my headphones, but I give you this gift of a wonderful computer that was given to me.
Wow, that's a classic.
This is a classic, and let me show you the wonderful surprise inside.
A mouse? Is it literally a dead rat?
No, there's no mouse, but I'm pretty sure there was once at one time.
Dude, that's not that dirty. I've seen worse.
You've seen worse than this?
Construction job sites.
I can believe that. But it's filthy.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
But it might become a new Skype computer, or at least parts of it. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. Check out all our links and stuff on techtalktonight.com, and check out the subreddit, because we haven't said that enough tonight. And subscribe to us on iTunes. Just search Tech Talk Tonight in iTunes. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you chat room for being awesome, as you always are, and good night.
Good night.
And good luck.